The Jackson Group has had a long history of providing consulting and training services for its clients. In fact, our origins as a company 30+ years ago was built on the foundation of providing supervisory and leadership development, managerial consultation services to our healthcare clients. When we began doing work with employee surveys years and years ago, though, we knew right away that one of the things that we had to build into the process was working with the people who were working with the data. If we left you with a report that simply sat on the shelves, or that was hard to follow or understand or make use of, well, we haven't done you a service at all. So the thing that we really wanted to do is to tie in our consulting and training and one-to-one services with the use of the data from the work climate survey. For example, we come on site to present. We insist on that after the survey is completed. So we meet with the executive team for a lengthy session, and also with your department directors who have to use that data to make a difference in their work group foundations. Those sessions are highly interactive. They're not just presentation of data, because we like to make sure that people get engaged in those sessions and want to use the data well. The other things we do, though, and we build this into each contract, is to come on site and work with your department directors or them and their team of supervisors to make use of the data. For example, we conduct a series of 2-hour training sessions, small group training sessions, 12, 15 people at a time, highly interactive sessions that are very practical, very usable sessions to make sure that people know, and we title it this, how to understand, how to communicate and use your survey results. Very practical, hands-on, using real data, a lot of use of dyads and triad groups and things of that nature to promote understanding of the data and how to use it best. The other thing that we do, and this actually came about because of a lot of clients asked for this before we started building into our processes, was to be on site after the training sessions to work one-to-one with selected department directors or their teams. Selected for a number of reasons. First of all, you may have a new department director or leader who's never had the opportunity to work with survey data, so we might need to focus some attention there, just an hour session or so. But more likely, there are going to be departments that are in the lower 20%, 25% or 30% scoring of a particular index or a particular metric that you use. For example, a lot of people ask us to come in and help individual directors that have department scores that are low in leadership scores, or in terms of what we call the departmental sensitivity rankings. And that ranking marries together leadership scores and their work environment index, two things they have control over. So come up with a low score on that, they may need some individual attention, but how really best to use that data in their department and how to jump over the emotional part of seeing bad data or difficult data to deal with. That's our role. That's what we want to do. That's what we're good at. And we want to build that into the process of every survey we work with to make sure that the data is usable, practical, manageable, and doesn't just sit on the shelf for you.